What's up, guys? Today we're talking about 2 trail running exercises for strong, healthy ankles. I'm going to be getting into some technique stuff to really help stabilize our hips and ankles while we're out on the trail itself running. And I'm also going to give you something that you can do as part of your warm-up to really develop and stabilize just the balance and the strength of your feet. So we're talking about this thing inside. I'm actually here at my home gym, San Francisco CrossFit, and we're going to use some little obstacles here as little samples of like roots and rocks and other unseen things on the trails. Probably one of the biggest dangers and more difficult aspects of trail running is tripping and rolling our ankles. And a lot of times what happens is that we hit something on the ground and we don't know where it is, and our foot hits and our ankle tends to twist, and this is where we tend to get into a little bit of trouble. So we want to avoid those situations. Now, fun little fact, the less time my foot's on the ground, the more likely that episode is going to be minimized, or it's not going to happen whatsoever. So when we talk about a technique tip for trail running to prevent those ankles from rolling, it really means talking about learning how to pull those feet up off the ground quick, minimizing the amount of time my foot is actually on the ground itself. So if I do land funky on one of these little objects, it's down and it's right back up. So when we talk about pulling our feet up off the ground and minimizing that contact time, one of the things we're actually talking about are some of our pulling exercises. Now, because we have those high objects, we actually want to think about pulling those feet up off the ground maybe a little bit higher than we normally would. So we're just going to stand tall, and I'm just going to set my hips up this way, and I'm just going to think about pulling this leg right up the inseam of this other leg. This is just a different pulling exercise. Other ones you may have seen have been some sort of high knee or butt kick, just 2 different aspects. But right now we're just going to work on this. And once I've got a couple of these in, I'm going to actually run in place and then start to focus on pulling this foot. Now, some of you guys have seen this, especially if you've seen some of our videos before. So the focus for today is actually going to be doing 20 fast in a row. We're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and as soon as that foot's off the ground, you're trying to pull it right back up high again. As soon as you've got 20 on one side, guess what? Stand tall, pull slow, and if you have that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way up to 20. If you can add that into your warm-up on your trail runs, maybe every once in a while in there, especially if you're getting tired and you're slowing down, it's gonna keep those feet going up high. It's going to prevent those ankles from rolling. In this next piece, I'm actually going to talk about how to actually strengthen the ankle itself and just make it a little more robust. All right, so for this next piece, the shoes are off because we're going to be working on a little bit of single leg balance, as well as some little calf ankle raises to kind of further strengthen and stabilize our feet and our ankles. And our foot's ability to be strong and stable on the ground, to maintain this arch and to prevent excess collapsing inwards is actually really controlled by some of the musculature around the ankle itself and the calves, and then actually further up the chain in the hip. And so we're going to work on both of these things with this exercise. I'm going to stand up, and the first thing I'm actually going to work on is this. You may not be able to fully see my foot. We'll kind of pan up and down so you can see both things, but the first thing I'm actually just going to do is just work on this one-legged balance position, and just to further challenge this balance, I'm actually going to pull this knee up here all the way. Pulling this leg up a little harder, a little further, makes this a little bit more challenging. Level 1, can I just kind of hang out here for 10 seconds, 20 seconds? I want to think about my foot as a tripod, so I've got my heel, my big toe, and my pinky toe all pressing down in equal measure right here. So I've got that little tripod aspect happening. I'm balanced. I've got this leg up nice and high here. Now the next thing I want you to do, I want you to pan down to my feet. The next thing we're going to really work on is a little bit of a leg raise. So I'm here, I'm going to go up onto my toe, come back down, up on my toe, come back down, showing you from side. Good, and I'll actually hold on to stabilize something so you can see. Balance like this. We're going to do about 10 of these. And then, as I said, the more advanced version is, can I pull and hold my knee up here the whole time? Whew, I gotta concentrate for this one. Getting that 10 up there, working on that ankle. Man, that is hard. But if I could do that thing, that's actually gonna develop a lot of strength. So quick summary, 1, can I just balance and stabilize my foot? Second one, could I, have my hand holding onto something for a little bit of balance? Could I work on that little ankle raise right there? And then the third level is, could I hold my knee up to my chest, not touching anything? Could I do those ankle raises right there? Guys, one more thing for you. If you like this video, go ahead and let me know. Hit that like button right down there. If you have any comments or questions on things we talked about, hit us up in the comments. We always like to have a little conversation down there. Subscribe to The Run Experience. We've got so many great videos coming at you each and every single week. Everything from strength training to injury prevention to training for your first 5K or marathon. Whatever you're looking for in running, chances are we got something for you, so definitely hit that subscribe button. Finally, because you made it this far, we want to give you a free little hookup, a free little gift, 2 weeks of running, strength, and mobility training, some of our favorite things that make a huge impact in your running. All you need to do to get it is click this link in this video. If you happen to be on a mobile device, all you need to do is hit that link down below in the description. It'll take you to a page. Once you are at said page, all you need to do is enter your name and your email, and then I will be able to personally email you your 2 weeks free training. So go ahead and check it out. Thanks again for watching, and I'm sure we will see you in another video.